Giving gardens. Many people enjoy gardens. They may grow pretty flowers. They may grow tasty fruits and vegetables. Often, people get more than they need from their gardens. They share what they grow with others. Many people in many cities and towns are planting in new kinds of gardens. A new kind of garden. It is called a given garden. A given garden does not belong to just one person. Everyone in the community can use it. Part of a town park or a farm field may be used for the given garden. Even land near a school, church, or business may be used for a given garden. People or groups work in their own patches of the garden. They can plant whatever they like. They can take home what they grow. People who use the garden help care for it. They pull the weeds, water plants, and help gather food when it is ready to be picked. They also share extra food. A given garden helps a community. It makes land more beautiful. A garden is a place for nature in the middle of the city or town. A given garden is good for people. People go outdoors to work in the garden and get exercise. Family members spend time together when they work in the garden patch. They learn new things. At any given garden, people can meet their neighbors and make new friends. Friends can work together in the garden. People can share the food they grow in the given garden. Some families have a hard time getting enough food. They may not have much money to spend. A given garden helps. Families can get food from that is fresh and good to eat. The food is free or costs very little to buy. Is there a given garden near you? If so, go visit it. Find out how you can help. Maybe you can plant something of your own. Did you know that many given gardens have space just for kids? Working in the garden is fun. It is a great way to help out the town or city. And this is the picture of a given garden in a city. Read the sentence from the article. Many people enjoy gardens. Which word has almost the same meaning as enjoy? Another word for enjoy might mean alike. Is it A, alike, B, grow, C, like, or D, water? All right. So many people alike gardens. Many people grow gardens. Many people like gardens. Many people water gardens. Which one means enjoy or the same as enjoy? Read the paragraph from the article. People or groups work in their own patches of the garden. They can plant whatever they like. They can take home what they grow. People who use the garden help care for it. They pull up weeds, water plants, and help gather food when it is ready to pick. They also share extra food. What are the two most likely reasons the article included this information? What are the two most likely reasons the article included this information? So pick two. Is it A, to compare the work the work in a given garden and a home garden? B, to explain that people take care of a given garden? C, to describe the work that is done in a given garden? D, to explain what grows in a given garden? E, to share where to grow a given garden. Again, what are the two most likely reasons the author included this information? People or groups work in their own patches of the garden. They can plant whatever they like. They can take home whatever they grow. People who use the garden help take care of it. They pull up the weeds, water plants, and gather food when it is ready to pick. They also share the extra food. Did they say this? Did they use this information or tell us these reasons because A, to compare the work in the garden or to compare the work in the given garden and home garden? B, to explain that people take care of the given garden? C, to describe the work that is done in the given garden? D, to explain what grows in the given garden? E, to share what to grow in the given garden. A given garden is good for people. People go outdoors to work in the given garden and get exercise. Family members spend time together when they work in the garden patch. They learn new things. What is the main topic of this paragraph? What is this topic all about? What is most important from this paragraph? Okay. A given garden is good for people. People go outdoors to work in the garden to get exercise. Family members spend time together when they work in the garden patch. They learn new things. So what is the main topic? Okay, what is this whole thing talking about? Is it A, given gardens help people? B, given gardens can be found anywhere? C, people work hard to care for the given garden? D, given gardens help people get food that is fresh? B, what sentence from the paragraph best tells the main topic? Is it A, a given garden is good for people? B, people go outdoors to work in the garden and get exercise? C, family members spend time together when they work in the garden patch? Or D, they learn new things? Which sentence from the paragraph best tells you the main topic? Okay, so you found the topic in this one. Now you're trying to tell you the thing that supports it. Which sentence supports it? Is it A, a given garden is good for people? B, people go outdoors to work in the garden and get exercise? C, family members spend time together when they work in the garden patch? D, they learn new things. People need food from the given garden. Underline two sentences from the paragraph that help to explain why. So you're underlining two sentences that help you understand why people need food from the given garden. Okay? People need food from the given garden. Underline two sentences from the paragraph that explain why. All right? First sentence. People can share the food that grow in the given garden. Second sentence. Some families have hard times getting enough food. Third sentence. They might not have much money to spend. Fourth sentence. A given garden helps. Fifth sentence. Families can get food that is fresh and good to eat. Sixth sentence, I think. The food is fresh, the food is free, and costs very little to buy. Number 5. Did you know many given gardens have space just for kids? Which word has almost the same meaning as the word space in the sentence? Is it A, plants, B, room, C, community, D, work? All right. Did you know that many given gardens have plants just for kids? Did you know that many given gardens have room just for kids? Did you know that many given gardens have community just for kids? Did you know that many given gardens have work just for kids? Which one of these words means like space? A food pantry. Every city or town has people in need. These people do not have much money. They may not have a job. They may not have jobs or homes of their own. These people may not have enough food to eat. They may not be able to buy they may not be able to buy everyday things. They may need things like soap or toothpaste. A community can help people in need. A food pantry is a great way to help someone. The word pantry means a small room used to store food. A pantry is in some homes. It is next to the kitchen. It is a small room lined with shelves. Food pantries have things people need, but a food pantry is not part of a person's home. A food pantry may be a room in a building. Some food pantries are in large rooms and some are in smaller places. A food pantry may be in a community center or even inside a school. Many people come to a food pantry. People who need help get food for free. They may get other things they need too. The pantry opens on certain days, and people come on those days. People in the community help a food pantry. They volunteer. This means they work and do not get paid. Some people work at a pantry when it is open. Others collect food and other things to give to the pantry. Some people help you put things away at the pantry. People can also donate and give money. The pantry uses the money to buy what it needs from stores. Look at the list on this page. The list shows things a food pantry always needs. A food pantry will also ask for special things at times. It may gather things for schools or for a holiday. Many food pantries give kids a chance to help. They set up special work days. Kids come to be volunteers with their parents. Maybe you have a food pantry near you. Maybe you can help. What a food pantry needs: peanut butter, jelly, dried fruit, canned fruit, soup, canned vegetables, rice and beans, nuts, juice boxes, baby food, soap, and toothpaste. Six, a food pantry is a great way to help someone. Which word has almost the same meaning as the word great in this sentence? A food pantry is a healthy way to help people. A food pantry is a little way to help people. A food pantry is a new way to help people. A food pantry is a wonderful way to help people. Which one means the word great? Why, most likely, did the author write a food pantry? Did the author write a food pantry to tell a story about food? Did the author write a food pantry to explain how a food pantry works? Did the author write food pantry to describe how to start a food pantry? Did the author write a food pantry to show how two food pantries are different? Again, why most likely did the author write a food pantry? Is it A, to tell a story about a food pantry? B, to explain how a food pantry works? C, to describe how to start a food pantry? Or D, to show how two food pantries are different? 8. Many people come to a food pantry. People who need to get food for free. They may get other things they need too. The pantry opens on certain days and people come on those days. Choose two most likely reasons why the author included this information in this paragraph. Choose 2 reasons why the author included this information in this paragraph. Did he include this information to show who comes to the food pantry? Did he include this information to explain what the food pantry looks like? Did he include this information to make readers want to visit a food pantry? Did he include this information to tell how people get food at the food pantry? Did he include this information to describe what types of food are at the food pantry? Again, many people come to the food pantry. People who need to get help get food for free. They may get other things they need too. The pantry opens on certain days, and people come on those days. Why did the author include this information? Pick 2. A, to show who comes to the food pantry. B, to explain what the food pantry looks like. C, to make the reader want to visit the food pantry. D, to tell how people get food from the food pantry. Or E, to describe what types of food are at the food pantry. Read the sentence from the article. In this one, it says, underline the word in the paragraph that means almost the same as gather. So we're going to underline the word that means the same as gather. All right? So it says, it might gather things for school or for a holiday. It might gather things for school or for holiday. Underline the word in this paragraph that means the same as gather. Okay? So you're underlining one word. People in the community help. People in the community help a food pantry. They volunteer. This means they work but do not get paid. Some people work in the pantry when it opens. when it is open. Others collect food and other things to give to the pantry. Some people help put things away in the pantry. People can also donate and give money. Okay. The pantry uses the money to buy what it needs from the store. Underline one word. 10. Part A. How does the author best support the point that he can donate food to the food pantry? That you can donate food to the food pantry. How does the author best support the point that you can donate food to the food pantry? Is it A, by giving the meaning of the word pantry? B, by showing where food pantries can be found? C, by giving a list of things that the food pantry needs? D, by showing the people volunteering at the food pantry? Okay, which one best supports the point that you can donate food to the food pantry? Is it A, by giving the meaning of the word pantry? B, by showing where food pantries can be found? C, by giving a list of things that a food pantry needs? D, by showing that people volunteer at food pantries? According to the article, what is something you can donate to the food pantry? A, apples. B, bread. C, milk. D, nuts. According to the article, what is something that you can donate to the food pantry? A, apples. B, bread. C, milk. D, nuts. 11. How do the authors show that sharing food helps communities? Include information from both articles to support. How do the authors show that sharing food helps communities?